Hello, boys and girls. This week we're going to read informational text. Informational texts are books that teach us, give us real information and facts about a topic. So I have two books in front of me. One book is titled Weather. The other book is The Day It Rained Hearts. Now, just listening to those titles and looking at the front cover, can you pick out the book that's going to be an informational text? Which book would give us true information about a topic? Would it be Weather? Or do you think it's The Day It Rained Hearts? Well, let's take a quick look inside of our book, Weather. Just going to take a couple pictures. Here's a picture of a rainbow. It looks like children playing outside. Could that be a real picture of something that could happen? Here's another picture. These children are building a sandcastle on the beach. Flying a kite. Are those things that can really happen? What makes a kite fly? What part of weather makes a kite fly? The wind. Okay, now let's take a look at this book. Let me close this one. And let's take a look at The Day It Rained Hearts. Look at this picture of the little girl outside. What's happening in that picture? It's raining, but it's raining hearts. Could that really happen? It's raining hearts for the little girl. This book here is not an informational textbook. It's a book of fantasy, so we're going to push that one away, and we're going to look at this book today, Weather. This is our informational textbook, and it's going to tell us all about the different types of weather. Okay, this book is very old. I've had it for a very long time, so it's a little beat up, but it's a very good book to teach us about the weather. It is spring. The air is warm, the trees and grass are bright green. Flowers are blooming everywhere. Suddenly, there is a shower, but the rain is soon over, almost as quickly as it started. Spring is the season of mild, showery weather. So during the spring, we have a lot of rain. That's true. We've had a lot of rain this season of spring. After a shower, you can sometimes see a rainbow, an arch of beautiful colors. You have to look fast. Have you ever seen a rainbow? A rainbow forms when sunlight passes through millions of raindrops in the sky. But rainbows never last long. Right on this page, it tells us exactly how a rainbow is formed. It's teaching us about rainbows. In the summer, the sun shines hot and bright. Sometimes dark storm clouds gather. It is fun to play at the shore on a hot summer day. But it isn't safe to stay on the beach when you hear a thunderstorm and lightning. Even if a thunderstorm stops your play, the sun will soon be out again. At the beach, cool winds blow the clouds away. You can fly a kite. Unless the wind blows too hard. There it goes. It broke off. Their string broke and the kite is flying away. After summer comes damp, cool autumn. Autumn is another word for fall. This year in our classroom, when we talked about the seasons and the weather, we used the word fall, but you can use either autumn or fall. But what happens during the autumn? Leaves change color, fall, and blow away. The sky is often cloudy and gray. It rains and rains, and there's puddles to walk in. So far, everything in this book can really happen. It's teaching us about the weather. Sometimes in the morning, fog creeps into town. Fog is a cloud that forms near the ground. Usually the fog is gone by noon, and the air is crisp and cold again. We've seen fog this school year. Coming to school in the morning, it says low clouds. Autumn turns into winter, the coldest season of the year. Days are short and nights are long. We don't see a lot of this here in Texas. Every once in a while we get this type of weather in the winter. What is that? It's snow. After a snowstorm, the countryside is covered in a white blanket. You can build a snowman. Put on your boots, your mittens, and your snowsuit. The bright white blanket of snow is fun to play in. It is made up of millions and millions of tiny ice crystals. Each tiny snowflake has 6 points or sides, and no two snowflakes are ever exactly alike. Okay, they just taught us a true fact about snowflakes. They have 6 points, and there are never two that are exactly alike. When the snow covers the roads, no cars or trucks or buses can pass. The snowplows are busy clearing the snow off the highways. We don't get a lot of snow like this here in Texas, but where I grew up in the north, we had a lot of days that looked like this, and the snowplows would come through and clear our roads. Sometimes the winter air is so cold that frost dusts the ground and ponds freeze over. Your breath makes a frosty white cloud in the air. But indoors, it is warm and cozy. If it's too cold to go out and play, you can stay in and think about spring. Spring will be here before you know it. So in this book today, Weather, it told us all about the different types of weather we have during the different seasons. Okay, for this week's assignment, I've typed up some questions about weather, and I want you to answer those questions. You have to choose 2 of the questions and then draw me a picture to answer that question. So here's a sample question. What is the weather like today? If you choose that question, look outside or maybe take a quick walk outside and find out what type of weather you're having today. Draw me a picture. Is it raining? Then draw me a picture of the rain coming down. Is it sunny? Then draw a picture of you outside, maybe playing in the sun. Another one of our questions this week is, when is our weather sunny and very hot? So what season do we have sunny and very hot weather here in Texas? Summer. So what would you draw for the summer picture? Maybe you would draw yourself outside playing at the park, or maybe swimming in a pool. Those are things you can do in the summer. When you're all finished with your pictures, make sure you send them to Mrs. Behringer. You can have your parents text them to me, upload them on our Google Classroom, or email them to me. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing your great drawings of weather. Goodbye.